What a cynical, gratuitously offensive attempt by the Queen to rehabilitate shamed son Andrew. Buckingham Palace will calculate an elderly monarch's above criticism on the day of her dear, dead husband's memorial service. But choosing to be escorted to and from Westminster Abbey by a man who paid a reported £12 million to settle a sordid sex case to avoid court was deeply. It wasn't a sweet old man who wanted to travel from Windsor Castle in state limousine with a scoundrel shunned since paying off a woman who alleged when a teenager's HE was forced to sleep with a dad of two old enough to be her own father. The Queen was escorted to the service by Prince Andrew. Image, Getty Images. This was an elderly monarch exploiting sympathy at a personal yet very public event to walk back into polite society, a reviled man forced to give up even honorary membership of a posh golf club over the scandals spewing from a close friendship with a convicted pedophile and his jailed fixer. What Virginia Giuffre makes of it one can only imagine, but much of the watching world, particularly women victims of abuse, will have been revolted. The removal of his military titles and royal patronages, including the use of a His Royal Highness title, look a diversion. Prince Andrew helped his mother into her car. Image, PA. The Duke of York, her favorite son, remains promoted despite stomach-churning behavior that should have seen tainted Andrew seated out of sight at the back behind a pillar. Perhaps age and frailty are distorting her judgment, because this was a colossal mistake by a declining monarch. She put her son and family before decency, trying to sell a leper to the country at a service commemorating her husband. Knee-bending courtiers will struggle from now on to argue she's principled and does what is right in the service of the country. The Queen was accompanied by her son. Image, AFP via Getty Images. She held on to Andrew's arm, but it was her parading him. He continues to deny the claim, but embracing the humiliated sex case settler damaged her own reputation. After the disastrous Royal Colonial Relic tour of the Caribbean, the head of the creaking institution also undermined a family business suddenly feeling very out of date. Read more. Inside Prince Philip's raucous men-only Thursday club where his stag do was held. Read more. Mum's desperate plea to find son, 4, now missing for 12 days in Ukrainian war zone.